One thing people always ask me is whether they should feed their houseplants or not. It's a really personal choice. Some people don't because they think their plants are growing happily enough and they like the size that they are and the shape they are, and some people just want huge, jungly, lush plants and so they feed them massively. Either way, there's no real wrong or right answer, and there's lots of options as well. You can either choose to be totally organic or totally inorganic. Similarly, with pest control, you can either choose to use an inorganic pest spray, which will totally get rid of your bugs, or you can go for a more natural option. Before you start, make sure you know what the issue is. Take a look at our information on common plant illnesses and how to cure them. Treating your plant for the wrong thing can do more harm than good. And feel free to get in touch with Patch if you're not sure. And once you're certain of your diagnosis, you can start to think about treatment. Chemical pesticides and fungicides can contain a lot of toxins, often reintroducing exactly the ones that we brought plants into our homes to remove. So making a natural alternative can avoid bringing those chemicals into our homes, and it's safer to keep around if you have pets or children. So with organic pesticides, a good place to start is with a mix of mild liquid soap and water sprayed onto houseplants. 1 teaspoon of soap per litre of water will do the job. And it sounds simple, but this formula will treat a lot of common household pests, and it's a real favourite among organic gardeners. And if you've got problems with mould as well, if you add a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda to that soap mix, it will become a great fungicide as well. Another thing that's been used for a long time is neem oil. It's easily bought online, and again, you just mix it with water, normally around 2 teaspoons of neem oil and 1 teaspoon of mild soap with a litre of water, and you can spray that onto infected plants. It also has a residual effect, so it'll keep working away in the background as you treat your indoor plants. Other people totally swear by chili spray to repel insects, although that's definitely a preventative measure. We don't know how well it works once the bugs are there. And in that case, you want to mix 1 teaspoon of chili powder with a litre of water and a few drops of mild soap and spray the whole lot onto your plants. There are also recipes for homemade fertiliser too. It's an option if you want to avoid a buildup of salt in the soil and you want to feed the plant rather than the soil it's potted in. Natural alternatives can be made up of ingredients that will provide the nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium that your plants need to grow. There are so many options out there, and it's definitely worth something researching properly. But as a start, you need a mix of urea, potash, bone meal and water. And well done! You've completed level 2 of the Patch Houseplant Parenting course. I hope you found it useful and that you're more confident in looking after your plants now. Don't forget that there's still level 1 if you haven't grasped the basics yet, and that there's so much more information on the Patch website. Plus, if you're a Patch customer, the plant rescue team is always there if something goes wrong. Good luck and happy growing. So well done, you've finished the plant course.